Hey folks, I'm here with Ty Thomas of Mainspring Energy, and I just learned about a new type of generator I wasn't aware of before. And Ty, tell me some more about this.
Yeah, happy to
Linear
be here.
generator.
Yes, sir. Linear generator.
Linear?
So it's a bit different from your traditional, gen sets or cogeneration or gas turbines. It actually produces power without the use of a flame. So it's a non-combustion reaction.
That's wild to me. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Yeah, me either until about 3 years ago, when I was approached by an old colleague, used to go to Stanford with me. And actually the company was actually made by or created by 3 Stanford engineering graduates. So it's pretty cool.
All right. Great school name drop for a Cali guy. I love that. So it was developed by Stanford grads. How long ago?
2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 years.
Been in engineering and development before it actually hit the market.
Sure.
But we've been around for a while.
Yep. And you got some projects already in operation.
Correct.
Mainspring does.
Yeah. I mean, and we operate in pretty much every market, hospitality, data center, large industrial manufacturing, education, pretty much any customer or entity that needs power, and, wants to reduce emissions, potentially reduce their energy spend. That's our sweet spot.
This is definitely an emission reduction.
Yep.
I don't understand the chemistry of it, but I see it. If there's no combustion, I understand.
Yep.
And it sounds like quick on-demand power. So if we have a need for power now, this is a great option for somebody.
Exactly. So, especially in the energy landscape we're in right now, with all the data centers popping up, right? The utility lead times to actually provide power is, they're telling people 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. These guys need power. So we actually can deliver power in about 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
Right.
This is from, the beginning of ITO. You can get through permitting and get it installed.
Correct. 6 to 9 months. Now, you're going to be at the mercy of the permitting
States
department.
and counties.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But 6 to 9 months.
That's
typically.
good. And it's a stackable generator kind of design. So you said 250 kilowatt.
Yeah. So it's a modular 250 kilowatt ISO container, right? But you can't stack them on top of each other.
Okay.
Right. But you can put as many modules together to meet whatever power capacity you need. There's no max. The minimum, of course, is 250 kilowatts, but we can meet any power capacity that's needed for a customer.
Yeah, excuse me, I didn't mean physically stack, but you can electrically stack.
Yeah.
Right, we can combine them and space them out in a particular area to get to a needed megawatt demand. Or supply, rather. Okay, Mainspring Energy.
Mainspring Energy.
This one is new to me.
Yeah. Like I said, 2015.
Yeah.
First project went out 2020.
Okay.
Right. Right now we are exponentially scaling. Mostly because. Oh yeah. It's mostly because people are needing power and the utility can't provide it. So your gas turbines, your gen sets, your solar, your battery, any type of on-site generation is becoming more in demand. So it's a great market to be in right now. So definitely excited to work for such a disruptive company.
Disruptive.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a society buzzword? I like it. All right. Very cool. All right. Well, congrats, Ty. And Mainspring Energy. Definitely more for me to learn. I'm a little geeky curious, but I'll do that later. Have you been to a clean power event before?
This is my first time.
First time.
I come from the EV charging space. So I did about 6-7 years in EV charging. Okay. And then, with all the policy regulations and changes, it's just I saw the writing on the wall for the market, and this opportunity fell in my lap, and I've never worked for a company with a cooler technology. So It's a pretty easy decision.
Yes, and I can't wait to learn more too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you think of the show so far today?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a lot of wind. It's a lot of wind, but
That's where its roots are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got more though.
yeah, it definitely does. I mean, you know, I work in channel, so I don't usually work directly with end customers. I work with engineering firms and EPCs because, you know, Mainspring, at our core, we're OEM, right? We want to manufacture generators and sell generators. So we can do the EPC work. Doesn't necessarily mean we want to. We can do the O&M work as well. But our sweet spot is selling generators. So it's my job to partner with reputable EPCs and engineers to install and upkeep our units, but also provide a really cool technology for them to add to their tool belt, especially if they're already doing solar or storage, right? So, you know, my job to sort of build the network and stretch our tentacles as far as we can to find more business, but also, you know, be able to sell more generators at its core. Yeah.
Ty, one of the wisest things an OEM can do is be an OEM.
Yeah, right.
Don't go be an EPC. Don't go be a service provider. Just be an OEM.
Yeah.
Right? Be great at that, and you'll crush it. All right. So, what are you looking to accomplish at Clean Power this year?
I think my main goal was to, one, educate people about linear generators and Mainspring, right? Because as cool of a technology it is, a lot of people don't know about it, right? So I think that was one of my main goals. And the next thing I wanted to do was meet potential partners, right? So I did a lot of research on the attendees and, you know, made sure I went to their booths and, you know, made sure they knew my name and had my card. So it's my first time here, but I would say about 10 of my top targets were here. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far so good.
So far so great.
It's looking up, and you were able to get to some of them today. So good day one.
Great day one.
All right, congrats. And so it's you had targeted audience and you had the booths. You probably bought the attendee lists, right?
Definitely did.
So you got those names too, right? So you can run your outreach.
Yeah.
You collected the cards at the booth, so you know how to run that. And then it's just telling the story.
Yeah, I think
there's some educating you're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
I think in the world, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd say 80% of my conversations is educated, right? Because people don't know about the technology; it's new.
Yeah.
But people are familiar with fuel cells, right? People are familiar with gas turbines and gensets.
Sure.
And we're very similar to that, just a little better, just a little, right?
Sounds like quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
you know, we can, I think one of the biggest differentiators is, you know, we can run on any fuel, right? Natural gas is typically what customers like to use just because it's the most accessible and
good
the
price.
cheapest. Yeah. You know, but we can run on hydrogen, we can run on biogas, methane, propane, pretty much any fuel in the gaseous form, we can run on it.
Wow.
And, you know, technically, I think the biggest thing is, especially now, is we can provide resiliency against an inconsistent grid, right? There's a lot of power interruptions, curtailment events, and for companies that have very mission critical operations, they can't afford to lose power. They would lose, you know, valuable production, which is usually more valuable than their cost per kilowatt to pay for power. Right?
Almost always.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Yeah.
Okay, I love the mission. And 10, 11-year-old company, folks from your alma mater, Stanford, and you guys are bringing something new, and now you're educating. Well, dude, thanks for coming on and telling the story on the podcast. What's Up Renewables is going to do what we can to get the message out there as well. Drop your hat or drop your card in the hat because we're raffling off $5,000 marketing, and maybe we can help spread that word for you as well.
Yes, sir.
And kudos to coming out and sharing that news.
Well, thanks for the time.
All right,
I really appreciate it. You as well.
Yeah.